Greetings everyone, and welcome to my coin collection. Today's coins are an annual set from Belgium in 2001, the last set of Belgian francs before they introduced the euro. Hence the words on the cover of this packaging in both Dutch and French which say, "Farewell to the Belgian franc." There are also two images on this outer packaging. The coin is a 1 franc, of the type that was minted between 1950 and 1988, this one from 1954, featuring a head of the Roman goddess of agriculture, Ceres. Behind that, the green image is taken from the 100 franc note of 1959 and features a portrait of Leopold I, a former king of Belgium. The back of the packaging features the same coin and image from the front, although here Leopold is facing in the direction he actually faces on the currency, because the image on the front is reversed. Inside the main packaging, we see that Leopold's image now forms a flap, while the back has an image of the obverse of the Belgian €1, as it was to look when first minted in 2002. Under the flap of Leopold's head, we read the words, again in both Dutch and French, because Dutch and French are two of the official languages of Belgium. The story of a coin, the story of a country. The introduction of the euro on January 1st, 2002 finally puts an end to the Belgian franc. A retrospective of the franc's 170th anniversary makes it clear that the coins and banknotes are visible and tangible witnesses to the history of Belgium. On the next page, we see an image of the 5 franc coin from the first ever Belgian franc series that was first minted in 1832, although this image is of the coin from 1834. It says, "The 5 franc silver piece remained the standard coin of the coin system for a long time." Below, on the left, is a cupro-nickel 10 centime coin from 1861 with the words, "The world's first real copper-nickel coins reflect the industrial and technical strength of the still young state." On the right is the Dutch text version of the 10 centime coin from 1902-03, which, as you can see, had a hole in the centre. The text here says, 1901. Following the experiences in the Belgian Congo, coins with a central hole are also issued in the motherland, another European first. At the top of the middle page is a 50 centime coin, produced from 1886 to 1899, with a text that reads, "The first coins with Dutch inscription appear in bilingual Belgium in 1886. They illustrate the cultural uniqueness and diversity of Belgium." Below is a 50 centime coin from 1918, the last year of the First World War. The text says, "Our country was hit hard during the 2 world wars. Our payment methods also suffered. All sorts of notes and sinking coins are issued out of necessity." The 5 franc coin at the top of the next page was produced in 1930. Here we read, "The aftermath of the First World War led to a financial crisis. Belgium left the Latin currency union and introduced a new monetary unit of account, the belga, from 1926 to 1945. Between 1952 and 2001, the 50 centime did not feature a portrait of the monarch on the obverse, but a miner, adapted from a work of Belgian painter and sculptor Constantin Monnier. Here we read that the reconstruction after the Second World War required heavy sacrifices. The symbolism of the post-war coin series, trade, industry, land and mining, is a striking illustration of this. The final image is of the 5 franc coin produced between 1986 and 1993, featuring a modern stylized portrait of King Baudouin. Because, as it says, new technologies and modern design are also making their appearances in numismatics. The coins and notes currently in circulation therefore have a contemporary look. There's a separate card included in the packaging with some of the key dates from the history of the Belgian franc produced in English, and on the other side in the third official language of Belgium, German. Feel free to pause and read if you wish. The last page of the packaging with text features the reverse of the €1 coin and the words January 1st, 2002, go for the euro. On that day, the Belgian franc itself becomes history. After a run-up period of 3 years, the euro will definitively replace our national currency. The Belgian euro coins will be minted with the same quality assurance by the Royal Mint of Belgium. Behind the first euro coin you will get your hands on is therefore 170 years of experience and technological know-how. The lowest denomination of the coins themselves is the 50 centime. There has been no 1 centime since 1914. The 2 finished being minted in 1919. The 5 centime finished after 1943, the 10 centime in 1946. The last minting of the 20 centime took place in 1960 and the 25 in 1975. As you can see, the 50 features a royal crown over the denomination with the country name above. The coin on the left features the French spelling, the one on the right, the Dutch. The year of mintage is split either side of the numeral 50. The reverse of the 1 franc coin is very simple, as you can see. Between the word franc and the country name, there is a mint mark for the Belgian mint, the head of the Archangel Michael on the left, and a set of scales as a privy mark for Roman Kernen, the master of the mint from 1987 to 2009. 5 franc coins are larger with the number 5 and made of an aluminium bronze rather than cupro nickel, but otherwise the design is the same, including the mint and privy marks. 20 franc coins are the next largest, as the 10 franc was removed from circulation in 1979. Again, the design is similar to the 1 and 5 franc, although the mint and privy marks are near the right-hand rim of the coin, which is made of nickel brass. 50 franc coins are made from nickel and feature a similar design to the 20, with just the denomination changing. As well as the coins, this set also includes a medal celebrating the 1 franc. On the right is a partial portrait of King Albert II of Belgium, while to the left are 3 of the different 1 franc designs from their history. At the top is the design used from 1994 until 2001. Below it is the design from 1989 to 1993, and at the bottom is the same design used on the packaging, which was minted between 1950 and 1988. All 3 coins seem to be laid over a laurel wreath. Interestingly, below the king's portrait are the initials LL for the designer Lux, who designed this medal and is also the common designer of all euro coins in 1996. On the obverse of the coins, we see the Monnier Minor, as mentioned earlier, on the 50 centime coin. The 1, the 5, the 20 and 50 franc coins each feature a fairly detailed portrait of the then king, Albert II. On this side, the medal features the reverse of the 1 franc on the left and the €1 on the right. You can see the change in font in the 2 coins represented as well. The date 2001 is on the left-hand side, 2002 at the top on the right, while both the French and Dutch versions of the country name run up a line in the centre of the medal. I think this is a great set to represent the last mintage of the Belgian franc. It does a really good job of representing the history of the coinage in images and text, as well as setting up the change to euros, which would take place the following year. When I first travelled to Belgium in 1983, the franc was still the currency, whereas nowadays I get Belgian euros amongst my change fairly regularly. This set is nicely presented, and I'm very glad to have it as part of my collection. I hope you've enjoyed looking at it with me. If you have, please like the video and leave a comment down below. You might also consider subscribing to my channel so that you do not miss any of the upcoming coins in my collection.